Alright, so this is, excuse me, basically I'm going to be going over how to build a smoke machine for testing for vacuum leaks and whatnot. This one that I'm going to be making is, I think I have probably about $40 invested into it. And I don't have all my parts yet, but I'm just going to go over the first step here, which is right here. Your power supply. Basically your parts are power supply, and then this glow plug. This one you can't see. There you go. Delco 60G. These are good because they are self-limiting, and it theoretically shouldn't burn out after, you know, a couple minutes of use. Try for the smoke. I'm going to try this baby oil, which is just what do you call it? Mineral oil first. And if that doesn't work out, I'm going to try train smoke. But the glow plug, from what I've read, should pull about 10 amps. So you need a power supply that's got at least a 10 amp output on a 12 volt line, which on this one this says 17 amps, which I can't see. There you go, 17 amps. And this is just a 400 watt. This is just one I had laying around. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure it works, because I don't know how old it is. But basically, we've got a lot of wires here. The only ones we really need to worry about are this green one, and then this black one, and then another black one. All the black ones are grounds. And then one yellow one, which is the 12 volt lead. So I've already got this plugged in, but as you can see, it's not going to do anything. You can see the fan in there. It's not going to do anything when you turn it on, because you need to jumper the green and black lines together. So, you know, a little piece of wire, and then make sure we got, put it in 4 and 5 there. And if you look, when I jumper these together, trying to do it one hand isn't the easiest thing. So there you go. That's working power supply. See, the fan just came on. If you don't have a fan built into it, then just, you know, get a voltmeter across the yellow and one of the black wires and check for voltage there. But I'm satisfied with this. The fan turns on and the thing works, and it'll be fine. So I just wanted to go over a couple more things with this power supply, because that I forgot. I already talked about the green and black here, which I've already soldered together. And if this power supply has a on and off switch on the back, so if it doesn't, you can just wire up a switch here instead, and just mount it in the front or whatever. But what I didn't mention before is this. Well, there's these orange wires. If you look on the main connector here, let me see. Let's see, right here, where these two wires go into the same pin, and that's because one of them is the voltage sensing wire, and if that's not hooked up, the power supply probably won't stay on. So, and it's a little bit smaller than the other orange wires, but generally most ATX power supplies will have this, so you have to hook that up too. Most of these wires, you can just cut them off and tape them up, but I'm just trying to make it as clean as possible, so I actually took the board out and desoldered all of them and removed them completely. You just got to be careful, especially like if you look in this power supply. This is the 5-volt output right there, and this is a ground bank, and they're really close to each other, so you got to be careful when you're desoldering if you choose to go that route, because the solder will want to pull up and it might bridge over to the 5-volt side. You just got to make sure that that's clear. But basically I've got the basic wiring in there done, and you can see now I plugged it back in. If I turn this back on, it's going to start right up. So we're good to go there. Alright, so I didn't put the top back on yet because I wanted to test out this glow plug first. Well, the glow plug and the power supply, because I wanted to make sure that A, the glow plug will work with the power supply, and B, that this power supply isn't going to burn out. Okay. Alright, glow plug. I've got power going to the tab on the end, and this ground is stuck in, is basically just clamped to the body of it with my vice grips. But that's basically it. If all goes well, this thing should start glowing pretty quick. So let's see what happens. Power supply is working. You can see it's lighting up. So that is a good thing. That will burn the hell out of some stuff. Alright, so I'm happy with that. And then test, I'm going to be hooking this up to the turbo in my car to test. So I made this adapter, which is just PVC, and I got the 1/4-inch nipple on the top. And this particular one, you know, I have a 3-inch inlet on my turbo, so it's really hard to find anything PVC that will work for a 3-inch inlet. But what I did find was, if you can see, this is just a drain for 2 or 3 inch. The outside diameter of the back, which I hacked off of that is 3 inch. Exactly. And on the inside will fit your 2-inch PVC. So I got this elbow and then a little short piece of PVC. Then this female adapter, and then just a screw-on plug which I glued on. So that's gonna hook up to the car, and then hose from there to there, and if all goes well, we should see some smoke. Well, I got my container finally. So I was hoping to actually test this on a car tonight, but it's raining, so I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I can get an idea if it's going to work. As you can see, I've already attached everything and sealed it up with the copper RTV, so hopefully that'll do it okay. I did that when I got home from work, so hopefully it's dry enough. And for right now, I haven't made anything to mount this to yet, so I just got it in my vise. And yes, it is pink. Yes, I knew that when I bought it. So shut up. Okay, this is the cheapest one they had, was free shipping. So there you go. So I got that. Everything's mounted up there. Right now, I just got the ground. I have the plug in the bottom, which I guess you can see. Maybe we can see it better like that. So you can see it goes, glow plug going right into the bottom. Got it wired up. Right now I just have the ground attached with the old quick grip. I'm not sure how I'm going to permanently attach that yet. But as for right now, it's not leaking, which is good. I don't know if it's going to leak air or not. I'm going to test it at a relatively low pressure. So we'll see. Eventually I'd like to be able to, for at least to be able to hold 18 psi. I'm never going to shoot it up that high, but it would be nice. But I should note that this regulator kind of sucks, because when it's all the way closed off, I can still blow through it quite easily. So not recommended, but it was cheap. I have to get another type of, like a shut off for it. So anyways, first thing I'm going to do is, well, first you can see inside. You can see what I did. I like this container because it's got a wide mouth. But you can see the glow plug in there. Alright, where was I? I got interrupted. Inside. You can see everything in there. So you put this on. Maybe you can see a little better. There, this is all gooped up. There's my outlet side. I got tons of sealant on there. And focus down here. Glue plug at the bottom. So that's it. Smells nice and fresh. I couldn't find an unscented baby oil, so whatever. It is what it is. Turn that back off. So anyways, I'm about ready to test it. I've already got my power supply hooked up. So I'm just going to flip it on and see what we get. Let me put this back on for now. You see that it's already smoking. So it works. You know, not gobs of smoke, but I think it will serve its purpose. That's for